What's up, average dad fans? Welcome back to another video, and it's another leaks slash rumours slash confirmed specs video, but you seem to like them and these videos excite me, especially when we're talking about these ultra devices. A few days ago I posted one on the Vivo X200 Ultra. Well, today it's all about the OPPO X8 Ultra. I have the full confirmed specs list. I have the confirmed release date and pretty damn close estimates as to what you can purchase the OPPO X8 Ultra through the Average Dad Tech Store for, and more importantly, when you can buy. Let's go. So as mentioned, a few days ago I posted the same video on the Vivo X200 Ultra, confirming specs, release date, pricing. Just to reiterate, that phone will be released on the 26th of April, with pre-orders on the Average Dad Tech Store taking place the week before. And specs wise, it's very similar to the X8 Ultra. I can already see the hundreds of questions that I'm going to get through YouTube comments, through WhatsApp, through support email channel. What should I choose, the OPPO X8 Ultra or the Vivo X200 Ultra? Folks, to answer the question as to which one you should choose or which one will be better, I can promise you that if you buy the Vivo X200 Ultra, the OPPO X8 Ultra, the Xiaomi 15 Ultra, you've got the best candy bar phone on the planet. So please do not stress yourself too much. With these phones, it's going to come down to budget. Now, you know the price of the Xiaomi 15 Ultra. I told you the price of the Vivo X200 Ultra. So let's talk about the price of the OPPO X8 Ultra. Luckily, we are in a position to know exactly what the pricing will be there or thereabouts, because we've had the OPPO X7 Ultra. Yes, there is a precedent for this, just like there was in the Vivo. So pricing wise, you can be sure that with the loyalty 3% discount code through the Average Dad Tech Store, which I'm going to extend into April and maybe beyond, you can be sure that no matter what storage variant you pick, even if you go for the 16 gigabytes, 1 terabyte of storage, OPPO X8 Ultra, you will be able to pick it up for roughly £1,000, maybe even a bit less. And to put that into context, the same storage variant on your Samsung S25 Ultra will be roughly £500 to £600 more expensive, and that Xiaomi 15 Ultra with the same storage is about £350 more expensive than your OPPO X8 Ultra 1TB and your Vivo X200 Ultra 1TB. And again, like the Vivo, the base 12GB of RAM, 256GB of storage, you're going to be able to grab for around £800. Yeah, price wise, these will not be beaten. Value for money wise, these phones will not be beaten. So let's confirm the specifications of the X8 Ultra now that we know. Most of these we knew already. A quad 50 megapixel camera setup with the latest and greatest Sony sensors on most of these lenses. Unlike the Vivo, you do have two dedicated periscope zoom lenses. You have one at 3x and one at 6x. As I mentioned in my Vivo video, they are missing a dedicated fourth lens for 3x optical zoom portrait images. Now, someone posted in the comments that I don't know about photography, and I'm not gonna lie, I ain't no David Bailey, but trust me, I have owned enough phones. I own the Vivo X100 Ultra, the Vivo X200 Pro. With the lack of a fourth lens, you lose that versatility. You do not have a 3x optical portrait lens. You don't get 3x optical because you get your 1x, then it crops to 2x lossless, then it goes to the next lossless point, which on the X100 Ultra was 3.7 times optical, and on the X200 Pro was 4.2 times optical. So like the Xiaomi 15 Ultra, The OPPO X8 Ultra, I know I'm saying a lot of letters and numbers here, try and keep up. The OPPO X8 Ultra will have a dedicated 3x optical zoom lens, which is the absolute sweet spot for portrait photography. Something that you probably do way more than you realised. So trust me, next time you're out with your smartphone, whatever it is, if it's got a 3x optical, start using that for portraits rather than the standard 1x main lens. The fact that 3 of these sensors are now upgraded over the X7 Ultra, I'm excited. I'm really excited to use this. Other specifications, battery. 6,000 milliamp hours just wasn't enough for OPPO, so they've bumped it to 6,100 milliamp hours. Chipset, of course, the Snapdragon 8 Elite. Android 15, ColorOS 15. And, as mentioned already, I use the OPPO N5 as my daily driver, and I can confirm ColorOS is one of my favourite Android skins, with no debate. It may be in the top 3, if not definitely top 4. ColorOS has come a long way. I prefer it to Oxygen OS, which is what OnePlus use, but again, a lot of this is subjective. In fact, it's all subjective. It's up to you what you prefer. Another important fact to mention, as I already talked about in my N5 Chinese version versus global version, even the Chinese OPPO has Android Auto, Gemini, Google Pay, obviously the Google Play Store, that's on all Chinese phones apart from Huawei. So the OPPO X8 Ultra, spoiler alert in case you didn't know this, is only getting a Chinese release. But that's okay if you can use all of the functionality that the global version comes. And I've got a video dropping in the next couple of days called Hot Takes, and I cover this in a lot more detail about the global versus Chinese and why companies aren't releasing more global. So if you haven't already, smash subscribe. That's going to be a fairly decently long video explaining a few of the hot takes that I have in the smartphone industry at the moment. Now, other specifications, the latest DDR5X RAM, UFS 4.1 Pro. There's a whole heap of other specifications, the 2K, 120Hz, Quad HD display. If you've used the X7 Ultra, you already know. If you haven't used the X7 Ultra, yeah, OPPO have done something quite outstanding in the candy bar realm over the past 3 or 4 years. Even if you go back to one of my favourites, the OPPO Find X3 Pro, just a stunning device. And I guess that takes me on to the design of the OPPO X8 Ultra, because there has been one comment in particular from Priya in my members group chat that has just stuck with me. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. It's a Coca-Cola can. That's exactly what it is. And I can't unsee it. Now, does that make it an ugly phone? No. It just maybe makes it stand out for the wrong reasons. Keep in mind though, that Coke can camera bump does house 4 of the best sensors on the market. So it's, you know, it's got something decent in there, even if it does look like a tin can. And then finally, the release date. The confirmed launch date of the OPPO X8 Ultra, China only. Point to note though, there will be other products released on this date at the keynote. You will get the OPPO 8S, which is a slightly downgraded version of the OPPO X8 Pro. You will also get the Watch X2. You will also get a tablet, earbuds, a couple of other things. But the main focus is going to be on the X8 Ultra. And it's the 10th of April. There you go. The 10th of April is when this phone will be launched, with sales starting the following week. However, pre-orders through the Average Dad Tech Store will start on or around the 3rd of April. So you do not have long to wait before you can get your pre-order in. There are other rumours about the design in terms of colours. I'll have all the colours available, all the storage variants for you to pick and choose from. Now, that's it. You now know the specifications of both of the Vivo and OPPO flagships coming out in the next few weeks. I'm intrigued. Which one are you more excited about? Are you going to purchase the Vivo or are you going to purchase the OPPO? Or are you just going to stick with whatever smartphone you've got because the OPPO and the Vivo just don't offer enough of an upgrade for you? Let me know in the comments. I'll be back soon with that hot takes video, which I think you're going to enjoy. Until next time.